on, man?
I don't know. I didn't do anything illegal.
Okay.
I let him know that I just like to leave. I haven't done anything illegal. He just brought me back here.
Okay.
He said, no, you got to come with me. You don't have a choice. I'm like, no, actually, you guys, you know, if you want to, you know, doing something illegal, for example, is if you've been trespassed somewhere and have been told you're not allowed to return, you come back and you trespass. I've never been, have had any issues.
Do you want me to explain it to you? What he's trying to tell you?
Yeah.
Okay. So counting cards is what they're accusing you of. Okay.
Which is legal.
That is.
It's legal.
Okay. That it might be legal in your mind. Unfortunately, it's not here because there's ordinances against that. Okay. So at that point, you're in a private establishment where you're required to show ID to get in. It's a state establishment. So they're now asking you for your ID. That way they can ban you from coming back here. They need that ID. Okay. You can't leave here unless we ID who you are. So either you can give them your ID or you can go with us and we can fingerprint you, find out who you are, and then we'll release you. But it's going to be a lot easier if you give it to them. You'll be out of here in a minute as opposed to going with us, which could take 2 or 3 hours. So you tell me what you want to do.
Sure, I just.
Okay, like I said,
I just know that they're not allowed to backroom someone unless they're cheating or doing something illegal. Okay. I know that I can sue over this. And
okay, well, if you want to sue them, that's a civil matter. Okay, we're not here to deal with that. Right? Okay, do you want to explain it to them because I don't think you understand.
We're not accusing you of doing any wrongdoing. We're telling you we need your ID. Either you're going to give us the ID or we got to find your ID through fingerprint. That's what we're here for.
Because we're required to ID you. Anytime the police interact with someone where they're trying to get your information so they can ban you from coming here, they need to be able to identify who you are so you can't come back. We do the same thing. We'll get your information. We're going to tell you you're not allowed back here. You come back and be arrested. But I can't release you from here until I know who you are. So if you don't want to give me your ID, then I'm going to detain you and I'm going to take you down to the police station where I'm going to fingerprint you and get the federal Bureau of Investigations to get your prints.
Well, that part I know isn't true. The FBI would have no interest in this. I'm not stupid.
No, I'm not saying they have any interest. Their database.
Oh, the database.
For your
fingerprints.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. So if you don't want to go with them, that's fine. But you're gonna have to stand up, put your hands on your back, because you're gonna have on handcuffs. So it makes it a lot easier on everyone. That way you can be out of here in like 1 minute.
Wait, if I want to get my info and give it to them, is that
correct? Because they need your information in order to ban you. Thank you very much. And like I mentioned, you're obviously not welcome back here, okay? Sure. What's the period of the ban?
Like a 7 day, I'll get a letter with an emailing address from the of his eviction.
Okay, did you hear that? Mm-hmm. So you'll get a 7-day eviction starting today, and in about a week you'll get a letter from the casino which states what your final term of ban will be. So the casino can determine at that point whether they'll let you back in 7 days. They'll determine whether they're going to make it a month or they're going to determine if you're banned indefinitely. Okay, so you'll get a letter from the casino. Before you get that letter, you can't come back here.
Now I just have one question for you guys. Okay. Is the casino staff allowed to detain someone and backroom them if they haven't done anything illegal?
They have reasons to believe you are, and you're in a private establishment.
I mean, there's a lot of case law on this. There's been a lot of cases in Las Vegas that maybe Maryland hasn't, gotten a lot of these cases.
I don't know what the laws in Vegas are.
I'm just saying. I know that you need to be doing something illegal like cheating or stealing or something in here to get back to legally be able to get back room, or else it's an unlawful detainment, right?
Okay.
Can you get detained?
If you feel like your rights were violated, you have every means to sue.
I was physically brought back here. I didn't come back here voluntarily. Okay. I told them I wanted.
Any altercations, they have state-of-the-art surveillance. I'm sure you're aware of that. So if you need to summons those videotapes, if you want to take them to court and sue them, you have that right, okay? And if you want, I can get the information that you'll need to take the casino to court.
I mean, okay, but now,
Because
do you guys?
this is the guy in charge tonight, so if you want me to get his card, I'm sure he has one, he'll give you.
Yeah, I'll get.
If you have any questions, you can call him or talk to your lawyer or whatever you want to do.
Well, as far as you guys know, are they allowed, does it make any
Casinos
sense?
have
I mean,
different rules as far as this is concerned. We're here for criminal issues.
Right.
As far as the casino is concerned, that's what these gentlemen are here to do, okay? They're with the gaming commission and the, head of security here. at the
oh, I
casino.
just thought you guys
So-
might know specifically, is the place allowed to detain you if you haven't done anything illegal?
Well, if they believe you have, unfortunately, you don't think you have, but.
I don't know, believe that someone, I mean, no, they didn't believe anything. They knew exactly what they thought I was doing, which was something legal. So they forcefully detained me for something that they knew was legal. So.
I don't think you understand how it is. It's very simple.
Oh, yeah.
It's a public
So-
place, and we suspect you're an advantage player, so we have the right to tell the people you're not welcome here.
You have the right to forcefully bring me
We
back.
have the
here.
right to say to the people that you're not welcome here. That's it.
Yeah,
Yes.
That's it.
What's your address?
That's
So
it.
it's right on there.
That's it. It's very
Isn't
simple
it?
as that.
It's,
No, it just says where you were born at.
it's 705 Winhall Way, Silver Spring, Maryland.
That's where they're gonna send your notice to, okay?
705 what?
Winhall Way, Silver Spring, Maryland.
And what's the zip code?
20904.
Hi, Mr. Mills. I'm Chris Coulter. I'm the security manager here. As a consequence of the action, your permission to be on this premises in the Maryland Life Casino is hereby revoked. Any expressed or implied invitation by the owner or occupant of this land is specifically denied. You're being asked to leave the property immediately following this eviction process. You also forfeit any or all winnings and amenities while this eviction remains in effect, including means if you come on the property within the 7 days you win, you
well, I need to
can't.
cash out my chips.
What's that?
I need to cash in my chips that I have.
Okay. You won't be able to. So I can't let you
What?
back on the floor, okay?
Well, can someone else cash in my chips? You
Someone
guys
can,
can't.
no, we can't, but someone else for you can.
You can't steal my money. You have to be
Someone can cash them in for you.
before I leave.
Do you have any, your
Yeah,
friends
yeah.
here?
No, I came here by myself.
You gonna ask a random stranger to do it, or what? We can't cash.
I've never heard of this.
All right, let him continue.
Any future unauthorized entry in the Maryland Live Casino on this property shall be considered trespassing and subject to arrest and prosecution to the full extent of Maryland law. This remains in effect, this
audio
remains in
recording
effect for a
this?
period of 7 days and will be followed up with a letter indicating the full length of the eviction for committing one or more of the following, okay? So if you get caught back on the property, it'll be trespassing within those 7 days. You'll get a letter in the mail sometime within those 7 days saying where 7 days is sufficient. They'll give you a 2-month, 3-month, 5-month. I don't know what that decision will be made by the GM. So I need you to go ahead and sign this saying that you understand that I explained this to you. Go ahead and read it. I'm fine with that.
You'll get a copy of that, correct?
Yeah, I'll give him a copy once he signs it. And here's your passport, and there's my card. The casino's address is on my card.
Let's give a pen.
Oh.
Are you guys audio recording? You don't do that?
Unless you have an audio recorder.
Not a good one anyway.
Yeah, okay. I don't have the
It's
most.
all right. As long as, you guys can remember what was said here today. All right, what day is it?
Today's the 21st.
The 21st of
Feb.
February.
So what he's saying about your chips is, they're your chips, we're not taking your chips.
Oh, I need
You
to
just
cash
can't-
them in.
You can't cash them in right now.
Well, can someone else cash it in?
If you can
This
find
is all the
someone
money
that
I
can cash
had.
them in for you.
This is all the money I had with me. They can't just steal my money. This is my
That's-
money.
You're right, and the money's still in your pocket, it's just in
Those
chip
chips
form.
still have value. You got a phone?
Why wouldn't I be
Where
able
are you
to?
from? Are you from around here?
Yeah, I'm from Silver Spring,
Spring.
and I'm okay. I know Maryland has the same laws around gaming is Vegas, you know, for the most part. If anything, Vegas is stricter. They
Again,
always.
you're talking about Vegas. We're not here to talk about Vegas. I've never been to Vegas. I don't know Vegas law, so I can't advise you on that. Okay, so stop asking about Vegas. We don't know. Okay.
I'm just
We
saying.
can go based on what Maryland law
I thought it
states, because
makes
I'm a Maryland
sense.
police officer,
Well,
not a Vegas police officer.
I don't know why someone wouldn't, security couldn't cash in my chips then and bring the cash back.
Because then you could accuse them of stealing your money, which we don't want to do because you're already trying to accuse them of doing illegal things, right? So why would we let you try and accuse them of more things? You see where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
If you want to play tough ball, then that's fine. We're not going to let you cash in your chips, okay? So unfortunately, that's how it's going to be. We're not stealing your money, but we're obviously not going to take your money and cash them, because then you're going to sit here and tell us that we stole your money. You've already tried to accuse us of illegally detaining
Not you.
Since you're a lawyer and
Not
all
you
that.
guys.
Okay.
I'm accusing the staff of the
And
casino.
and you might, hence why we're not going to deal with the chip issue, because I'm not going to have you trying to accuse them of something else, okay? So we're going to minimize that. Within your 7 days, I'm sure when you come back, whenever your eviction's up, you can cash your chips. If you want to call the general manager, whoever's above him, you have his card. If you want to call them and they can make arrangements with you to come by tomorrow or something like that, as long as you have their permission to come by here, you might be able to come by tomorrow and cash them out, right? Maybe something like that. If they talk to them and say, hey, I just need to cash out my chips, whatever. They might say, okay, come by, we'll meet you at the front door and we'll take you to cash them, okay? Unfortunately, we're not going to do that right now.
Okay, I'll have someone else cash it then.
Okay, and that's totally fine.
All right.
But in the 7 days until you hear a notice, just don't come back to the casino, okay? Unless you speak with someone that works at the casino that's give you permission to come back.
If you
Alright.
get that permission to come back, make sure they call the security desk and let the people in the security know. Sometimes there's a disconnect. I don't want any issues if you're allowed to come back in, okay?
Okay? So if you talk to someone that's higher up than him in the casino and they say you can come back, whenever you come in the front door, tell the security officer, hey, I was banned, but I had permission to come back from so-and-so, so they can verify that before you come in. Okay? That sound fair?
All right. Okay. Now,
Okay.
if I need to follow up with anyone, if you guys would like this.
Who do you want to follow up with?
No, I'm saying if, someone needs to contact you in the future just to get like a statement or something, if you have like a card.
Yeah, I'll give you my card.
Okay, thanks.
Yep. If you have any questions, you can call me right there. If your lawyer wants to call me, my phone number's on the bottom. Okay?
Thanks.
All right, right out this way, sir.